Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. The business has been humming that the hour of old rap head honcho is finished, and new blood is taking over on the off chance that you missed Snoop Dogg has fabricated himself very much in the New Year's, and presently he's cementing his situation in the business by disposing of his primary rival, Diddy Colmes. He might have neglected some succulent data about Diddy's odd dealings and thought about who has him covered. Snoop Dogg hasn't been bashful about uncovering Hollywood's messy clothing, revealing insight into the murkier side rappers that typically stay stowed away. As of late, the fresh insight about him working with the federal authorities to demonstrate Diddy's debilitated wrongdoings got released. How about we go taking care of my little responsibilities around there? And while the world has been focusing on the wiped-out games that Diddy and his companions were playing, Snoop was buckling down in the background, building numerous businesses that could be useful to him. Crown himself as a pleased ruler of hip jump. And what's the most ideal way to begin than to cleanse the local area? Diddy's standing appears to be enduring a shot, with every one of the claims stacking up in charges in the meantime. Snoop is carrying on with his best life, and lastly, he won't hesitate to express his real thoughts on what's going on in the business. The recently arisen MLA has repeated Feline Williams' admonitions about specific head honchos in the business, recommending their extreme gatherings could have stowed away plans to abuse youthful craftsmen, and clearly Snoop even has sufficient proof to back these cases, not how he helps you yet. How you can help yourself when you are up under his direction. The murmurs of wrongdoing are getting stronger with each new openness, and they are becoming difficult to overlook in his new meeting. Snoop communicated his anxiety about the fate of Hip Bounce with every one of the crooks still prowling. I realize I'm going off script now. However, F it, this is business. This is a room brimming with money managers, and somebody might hear this and have the option to take care of this. So that following craftsmen try not to need to battle or cry or sort out some way to get to his cash. Numerous celebs have approached to spill the tea on Diddy in Hollywood. So it's not shocking new claims are surfacing. Many have been hushed and acknowledged weighty remuneration for pulling out their misfortunes, yet it seems as though in all actuality currently here and overlooking every one of the 30 years of terrible harm he had done to individuals in secret. No, we didn't have the foggiest idea what to do by then, since you know Pooh Puffy is an extremely strong individual, and we were very panicked. Yet in the event that you feel that Snoop also, Diddy were on great conditions, it appears as though Snoop P was simply having his impact to get to the juiciest mysteries of the elites. A long time ago, Snoop cemented his situation in hip jump after he obtained his previous mark and thought about who was quick to call him and compliment him on this accomplishment. Diddy had a FaceTime call with Snoop where the hip jump magnate praises Snoop on the enormous win, saying, "Congrats, Lord, extraordinary move, incredible move." They even prodded a potential collab together. However, it seems as though things took a harsh turn for Diddy a couple of months after clearly seeing his ruin and contribution in a wide range of obscure exercises, many individuals reduced most, if not all, connection with this man. Yet little did he had any idea that there were snakes like Snoop able to help the specialists to cut him down. You realize you understand what I get, a peace of mind, peace of brain, a peace of mind that, well, Snoop has forever been the one to adjust the best for each sort of progress on the planet, being in the business since the hours of Poke and Big Deal. He has dug into different enterprises, for example, film, TV innovation, and even generosity. He made sense of his prosperity by the capacity to adjust to the progressions in the most natural-sounding way. For him, assuming anything is consistent, it's that the music business will continuously be changing, and it seems like past openness of a portion of the obscure figures is precisely what the music world has been required throughout recent years, as Snoop trusts now is the ideal time to dispose of bogus symbols to give way to the new age of rappers. That is what's continuously going on with it. Be that as it may, it ain't about disdain. It's about Diddy has been hitting titles for every one of some unacceptable reasons in the beyond couple of months, and consistently it's something new and stunning getting spilled from his treatment of Kessie to Usher's cooperation in Puffy's flavor as a high schooler. It nearly feels like somebody within has been taking care of the federal authorities with the data and proof of Diddy's violations. Numerous people are glad to see the end of Diddy, regardless of where intel is coming from. As one individual remarked, "I'm so happy that Diddy Puff Daddy will imprison him because he's been playing all of his specialists grimy, considering that his smell doesn't smell." Finally, another client added, "I think the entire hip-hop industry will go down. They are generally going to begin telling one another secrets." Diddy's shut circle appears to have backstabbers, and many signs point at Snoop. Recall how he said in his discussion with Diddy that he's really playing chess while the rest is playing checkers. It seems as though he was discussing the music portable. Snoop didn't have a solitary goal to make a collab with Diddy since he definitely realized what was occurring in the background. Everything became public because of the claim recorded by Lil Pul, who said that making a collection with Sean C.S. was an unadulterated bad dream. Lil Bar experienced different circumstances where he felt awkward. A piece of that claim guarantees that he was the survivor of spontaneous and unapproved grabbing and contacting of his confidential parts by Mr. Colmes and was awkward with Mr. Colmes' advances. These new charges about Diddy being into bargain exercises are the same old thing his ex-protector Gain Bargain has shed light on in captivating reports about Diddy's investigation of personal associations with different men. I believe he's a sibling. He loves different men. Currently, Snoop Dogg has been backing these cases, however, dissimilar to the casualties who sued Diddy. He's accomplishing more work in the background, supposedly working with the federal authorities at the center of attention for over 30 years. Snoop saw a ton of unusual stuff during ceaseless social events. There's been a great deal of disclosure about these gatherings by numerous other celebs, including Jimmy Fox, and the wild tales about how male craftsmen were tricked into the scandalous makers' manner to perform unique blessings for the music portable in return for popularity and several collections. Rapper Spectacular once shared a wild story of how he figured out how to escape before things went off the deep end for himself, as well as it's not the initial occasion when we catch wind of Diddy's real essence awakening. Recollect how he was attempting to make breathtaking, having a genuine party with him. Why won't you party with me? For your birthday, man? We party for my birthday before you came to my party. No, yet me and you ain't never truly party you. Understand what I'm talking about. While it might be difficult for these rappers to overcome their greatest apprehension and come against Eddie, there are people who can talk uninhibitedly. Ganel is the person who's not generally obliged to maintain any mysteries for the hip jump maker, and he shared numerous accounts of Diddy's DL exercises accord. As per the Gan Bargain, Diddy's one action is to secure himself in a room with another man, the fully stocked bar and a pack of toys, and he whenever had been protecting the entryway behind which his then, at that point, supervisor was celebrating hard with another man. Yet assuming you believe that it was just one-time thing, it seems as though Diddy turned out to be less and less careful of years, and more celebs strolled on him being with men, and obviously Snoop Dogg was one of these individuals, as he said he was standing right behind the entryway where Diddy was playing with one more cat. Salty of his desire, hang on, we coming put the imbecile up they at the dop. For what we know from the titles, Diddy has had various associations with renowned stars, counting Jennifer Lopez, Kim Watchman, Youthful Miami, and Cassie. However, truly, this large number of children and sweethearts are just a cover, and a few celebs saw Puffy's genuine close inclinations with their own eyes, and here's considerably more to share. It seems as though he was boasting about his constrained closeness to others. Lil Pul, for instance, shared that Diddy showed him a portion of the freaky recordings, and obviously Snoop has seen them too. Not how he helps yet, but how you can help yourself when you are up under his direction. This leaves a great deal of inquiries regarding what can conceivably be happening behind the entryways of Diddy's room. However, as Snoop Dogg says, it's better not to envision on the grounds that these alleged oddities are brimming with criminal behavior, including upsetting pictures of Puffy being with one more man. His cozy caper with compliant plant has proactively been spilled, and the people who heard it are as yet recuperating anyway. However, as upsetting as it seems, numerous people are saying it's fundamental that Diddy and his violations are uncovered, all things being equal. Numerous years later, as one individual remarked, Snoop kept staying silent so he'd remain safe and be the top West Coast rapper, and another client added Snoop. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.